Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Adelaide for our journey around the world. And we are here again at the end of the season to update. Well, it's sort of the end of the season, start of a new season. Take you through the season we had before. This is the season we've had. It's been very good at season actually. I'll let you do transfers first. So coming in, we had three players come in, I think it was. Well, a few from sort of the back end of last year. Don't know if yeah, probably go like this. So we released quite a few players, brought a load new in. Brought in Terry Capaldi, King Gian. Um, he's retired now. Terry Capaldi, he's at Torquay now. Constantinides, there we go. Charbel Crawley, he came in, good centre mid. Luis Ruiz, a Ecuadorian centre back, who's very good, starting centre back for us last year. And then Johnny Carabali, our left back from Ecuador as well. Um, then at the start of the year, last year, we brought in Cleason Edson, who is a Brazilian. Uh, well, he's a right back and right mid and right wing back. So, but I've been mainly using him as a right mid. So he's been playing very well. Then we brought in Robert Farrugia, a 21-year-old attacking mid for 3.2k from Melbourne Knights because other people were. And then we brought in Terry Antonis, who we subsequently released. And then Galekovic left on a free transfer. So if we take you through the year we had, so he started off with a 4-0 win versus Melbourne Heart, which is pretty good. Edson with a goal in his debut. Viveros, Zilic, and Naboot. 2-0 versus Perth Glory, Jego and Viveros. 1-0 loss to Jets, which wasn't good. Then a 4-2 win versus Brisbane Roar. Jego, Edson, Viveros, and Kazma. 3-1 versus the Wanderers. Kazma, Watson, and Naboot. Wellington Phoenix, Edson, Kazma, and Zilic. 2-0 nils versus the Central Coast Mariners, and then Sydney. 5-0 win versus Melbourne Heart. 2 for Kazma, Viveros got 1, Zilic got 1, and so did McClenahan. Then we played Melbourne Victory, and we got a 3-2 win here. Tim Dean, regen, Viveros, and Zilic. A 1-0 loss to Perth Glory, which was quite annoying. Broke our winning streak. Well, yeah, unbeaten streak. Then we beat the Jets 3-2. Tim Dean, Viveros, and Ferrugia with his first goal for the club. 2-1 versus Brisbane Roar, Kazma with 2. 1-0 versus the Wanderers, Viveros. 6-3 versus Wellington Phoenix, Luis Ruiz, Jego got 2, Viveros, Kazma, and an own goal. 1-0 versus Central Coast Mariners with Charbel Crawley getting the goal. Sydney FC, Lamage and Viveros got the goals. Melbourne beat them 3-2 again. Jego with 2 and Zilic. 5-1 versus Melbourne Heart. 2 for Jego, 2 for Zilic, and 1 for Antonis. 1-1 versus the Jets. Zilic with the goal there. Then we had our first Champions League game versus Nagoya Stoles, who are from Japan. And this was a very crazy game, this one. So we were away. We went 1-0 up through Kazma. Then Jesse Ramsey got sent off. So we went to a... does it show it? Formation. We went from this formation here. We pushed Jego up, brought Zilic back, took Viveros off for a left back, and had Kazma as the attacking midfielder, lone attacking midfielder. And he can, in the last sort of 10 minutes, he scored a hat trick. Well, he scored 4 overall, so we won that 4-0 away, which is pretty crazy there. Then beat Perth Glory 1-0, Kazma with another goal. 2-0 versus Brisbane Roar, Jego and Zilic. Then we beat Ulsan, who is the next group from South Korea. Pretty tough opponents, actually. We beat them 2-1. Where is it? There. We got a goal from Edson and Jego after they went 1-0 up. We just went on attacking, and it seemed to work. Then we lost to Wanderers 2-1. Zilic with our only goal. Then we beat Beijing 3-0. Zilic and Kazma with 2. And then we lost again to Central Coast Mariners. 2-1 with Luis Ruiz. 2-0 versus Wellington Phoenix with Veros and Naboot. Then we beat Nagoya Stoles 1-0 again. Thompson with the only goal here. 0-0 versus Sydney. 4-2 versus Melbourne. 3 for Kazma and 1 for Zilic. Then we beat Beijing 3-0. Constantinides Viveros and Zilic, and then we lost 2-0 to Ulsan away. So if you show you the league, this is how it panned out in the end. By the second loss we had, we'd already won the league. We won the league in the end by 16 points. So definitely very good there. 59 goals for. He set a record for most goals for. Not for points yet, but definitely a very good season there. And then in the group stage, we finished top with 15 points. The last win we didn't really care about, so that's why they won. They actually got 2 goals in the last 5 minutes, which is why they won 2-0. Pretty undeserved there, but otherwise we dominated the group. Then we went on to the final series. We had Central Coast Mariners in the semi-final, beat them 4-0. Casma with another hat-trick and Crawley with a goal there. And then finally in the final we had Sydney FC, beat them 2-0. Veros and Jegga with the penalty, giving us the finals win as well. So that's very good from that. If we look at the A-League and the awards, goalkeeper of the year went to Johnny Kidd, our goalkeeper. He had 24 games, 22 conceded, not too bad. All-Star 11, we had Zilic, Kazma, Jeggo, Ruiz in it, which is pretty good. Goal of the year didn't go to us. Golden Boot went to Fabio Wesley, the Brisbane Raw striker. Manager of the year went to me for a 2nd year running, which is pretty cool. Player of the year went to Kazma. He had a very good season. Team of the season had Zilic, Kazma, Jago and Ruiz again. Young player of the year went to Kazma for a 2nd time, which is pretty good. So I'll show you Kazma's stats for last year, because it's in the new season. It won't show them, but look at that. In the overall 30 games played, 24 goals, 14 assists, 11 man of the matches. He set records for man of the matches, goals, and not assists, but just his average rating, I think, which is just crazy good. Show the team actually. The stand-up performers. We had him. We had Viveros, who actually had a pretty poor season last year, but this year he's done pretty well. 13 goals, 15 assists. Very good by him. Zilic obviously had a good season. He had 13 goals, 12 assists. And then also, who else was it? Crawley. He definitely had a good season. He was a solid player for us, playing centre mid. And then we had Jago, obviously, who did well. Look at that, 11 goals, 8 assists. And then Edson was a very good signing for us, playing right mid. As you can see, 5 goals, 7 assists. So he did very well there. And then actually we went on to the semi-finals, the 2nd round. We had Pohang Steelers. They are from Japan. No, they're from Korea. Whoops. And we won the first leg 4-2. Kazma with another 2. Edson and Viveros with the goals there. And then we took that to the 2nd leg and we won 1-1. Well, we drew 1-1. Kazma with another goal there to make it 5-3 on aggregate. Then we go into the next season. Have the quarterfinals versus Jiangsu. So they're from China. And in the first leg, we beat them 2-1. It was a pretty close game, actually. We got a goal from Kazma and Viveros. They got one late on, which was really annoying with the away goal there. Then we had friendlies in between. Then we had them away, and we lost 3-2. It was really annoying because there's no away goals. They scored 2, and then Viveros got 1, and then with 1 minute to go to take us through to extra time. Then Zilic got 1 in the extra time, and then they got 1 in the extra time, and I thought it was away goal, so we would have gone through, but it wasn't. But then we went to penalties. We won 8-7 in the end. McClanahan missed his, but then they missed their 2. To be fair though, we have this keeper in, Robert Den, who's not even a real keeper because Johnny Kidd was injured and we didn't have other one signed up. So basically a fake keeper kept us in it, which is pretty good. We then had the start of the league season. We beat Melbourne Heart 1-0. Zilic with the goal there. Then we had Al Ahly from Saudi Arabia. We beat them 3-0 in the first league at home. Very good result. Edson and then Kazma with another 2. And then Perth Glory we beat 3-1. Naboot, Edson and Ruiz. Then we beat them 5-4 away. Pretty crazy game. Kazma obviously getting a hat-trick, and Zilic got 2 to get us through 8-4 on aggregate. 2-2 versus the Wanderers. Viveros and Vinuesa, who is a new signing actually, another Ecuadorian centre-back. for this season. And then finally the Jets we drew 0-0 with. So now we got the actually the Asian Champions League final versus FC Seoul from South Korea. So definitely a big one here. This could be the first sort of chance because I'm planning to leave. So we had a board takeover halfway through, and they planned to get rid of me just after I'd won the league. But then I won 2 games, and they decided to keep me on. But yeah, I thought it's probably time to leave Australia. We've had two complete seasons, 3 seasons now in. But hopefully we can win this game and get on with it. Yeah. So we start with this team. We got Kidd in goal, Ramsey left back, Dean playing centre back, who I'll show you now, is 21-year-old regen centre back because it's really annoying for the Asian Champions League. You can only have 3 foreigners in your team, which is really, really annoying. Then Ruiz, centre back, McClanahan, right back, Jego playing defensive mid, Crawley, centre mid, Edson, right mid, Kazma, attacking mid, Zilic, and Viveros. Actually, I want to show you one last thing. If we look at the Champions League and the stats, look at that. Kazma, 15 goals. He's broken the record for goals scored. I think the previous record was something like 11, and he scored 15 now. Look at that. Crazy. But yeah, so not South Korea. Obviously, FC Seoul. I think most people know them. They're a very, very good team. So we're going into this hoping for the best. Yeah. Otherwise, we're screwed. I'm gonna start with counter, and then go to attacking, because that's what I normally seem to do if things don't go well for us. If they score an early goal, we normally just start attacking and see what happens. But otherwise, let's see what happens with this rigid encounter. Okay, because we are the underdogs here. I don't think anyone expected us to get this far. To be fair, I think an Australian team's never won it. I think Adelaide actually did come second a few years ago. I think in 2006 they came second or something. But yeah, let's go to extended. There we go. But hopefully we can do well here and get the win. Oof, an early goal wouldn't have helped us there, but otherwise we survived that. McClanahan with a throw now into Edson. Jego. To be fair, I actually signed Edson as a right back originally to be in place of McClanahan, but then he just played so. When I did a quick pick one time, he played right mid, and he just did so well there from the first game, so I decided to keep him there. As he gets onto the ball there, Kazma, who's been our star player. Crawley into Zilic. He's going to try and put a cross in. Viveros 1-0 to Adelaide. 1 minute, 5 minutes in. Well, 6 down there. But that's very good, seeing as we're on counter. They're going to start attacking, and we can counter them. Great play by that. Viveros, he had the first season, didn't play so well, but we've kept faith in him, and he started to do really well for us. Zilic puts the ball in. Viveros with the header front near post. Goalkeeper can only get a touch to it, and it goes in. Okay, starting to get quite a lot of possession now, which is good. We just need that second goal to kill it. They have a free corner though. Ramsey, go on, counter. Our left back's on the attack, countering. Into Kazma. Go on, Kazma. Into Viveros. That's 2-0. Great play. It's 2-0 within 20 minutes. Now we just need to hold this. I thought Kazma was going to take the shot there, but Ramsey, don't think he was too comfortable going up that far. Kazma stops the ball dead, plays it into Viveros. Open net basically, puts it in. Easy, 2-0, but there's a highlight straight from kickoff there. It might be Seoul with a chance here. Heyday Sung into Lee Myung-yo, John Al-Salawi, but that shot goes wide. To be fair though, I've had a very strange career path here. I've only had 2 teams, and normally when you go to Asia, you go to South Korea or China, and I've gone to Malaysia and Australia, which is very odd, but they have a chance here actually. Daesung into Yongguan, Mingjun. It's pretty good that I've actually stayed in Australia though, in a way, because the names are a lot easier to pronounce, like Viveros or Ramsey or Kidd. They're a lot easier to pronounce. Edson with a free kick, and that goes over. Would have been good to get a 3-0 lead there, but we're doing well so far. Edson on the ball again into McClanahan, puts an early ball in, but it's cleared, and they have the chance to counter here. Actually, they could be countering us. We had a lot of men forward. Oh, but that goes way wide. way wide by Al Salawi. Um, we still got possession going into half an hour. Dean, Crawley, Jego. Jego's been great for us. He's quite old now, but he's sort of the man like we can rely on, along with Kazma. Both of them in centre mid have done very well. Zilic now. Oh, corner kick. Good save by the keeper there. Edson going to put the ball in. Oh, it's cleared. I think I might speed that up one notch. There we go. Jimmy Jacko is injured though, as I say that. We're going to bring on Malik, who is our go-to defensive mid if we don't have Jacko. Unfortunate for Jacko, he gets injured in the Champions League final. Hopefully things don't go downhill from here. Okay. Throw in, it's headed. We've got Malik, who actually loses the ball, but he wins it back into Viveros again. Oh, it's saved. So close for 3-0 in Viveros' hat-trick there. McClanahan into Edson. He's still got the ball though. Edson is going to try and put the ball in. Top of the box into Crawley. Into Zilic. He's going to put the ball in. Oh, good tackle. And goes out for a throw. And I thought it might have been a penalty there. Zilic has won a lot of penalties this year from that position. McClanahan heads it. Viveros onto the ball. He's going to try and run with it. Into Kazma. Kazma puts it wide. Oh, really unfortunate there. We're knocking on the door for that third goal, which is just not coming at the moment. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us as Al Salawi. Jesus Christ. He's played terrible this half. Like, I would have taken off at half time if I was their manager. But it looks like we're going into half time 2-0 up, which is amazing. We just keep it going. Because one goal and they're back in it. And they haven't responded very well to that at all. Jesus. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay. Keep it going. And this could be the first Champions win in sort of the Pentagon. And we could I'd probably go to South Africa next. I've got a few interviews there, but I've never actually as Kazma through actually. Crawley into Edson. Oh, come on, that third goal. I really want to win this. Malik into Edson again. Crawley. Malik. Viveros. Puts into Kazma. Oh, and he's offside actually. Kazma hasn't been on his game today, I don't think, as much. He would have got at least 2 goals from at this point. As South Korea, well, not South Korea, Seoul with the chance here. Al Sawi and puts that wide again. Just keep him up front as long as you want, please. He's doing us a lot of favours here. Yellow card for one of, I think it's been the first yellow card. Okay, getting into 60 minutes now. Might look to take off Crawley because he's looking tired. I'll probably wait till 70, and so is Edson, but I don't think if we have a right mid substitute. Oh, Ramsey's injured. I'm going to bring on Franken for him. Going to leave it in case we get any more injuries. Because to be fair, we normally have Carbali to replace him, but we have to put Franken on because we can only have 3 foreigners, and I've chosen Ruiz, Edson. Oh my god, it's 2-1 with 20 minutes to go. Their first attack, De Ver, who is Australian. Oh, what the hell, 2-1. This is what I'm talking about. They've had a player injured. They have another chance here. Park Jung-woo. Viveros wins it though, into Zilic. Puts the ball over the top, but Crawley gets onto that. Malik. Into Crawley, into Kazma, put it into Edson. Edson, puts it way wide. This is what I'm talking about, these chances. They've got a chance here actually. Dean with a great interception. Viveros, into Kazma. Finish it! Yes! 3-1. Kazma with his signature goal for every game he's played, nearly. 7th goal of the season already, and this is like only played a few games. His hair, look at that, great finish, past the keeper. Keeper dives way too early, and it's 3-1 to us now. Finally got that third goal. Hopefully we can hold on now with the last 10 minutes to go. But they have a chance right here actually. Kidd with a good save though. He's been playing very well for us as well actually. Goalkeepers always get so underrated in this game, but he did well for us. And as we clear it there, going to keep things as it is in case we get any more injuries. Franken into Viveros, Kazma, Malik. Oh, doesn't go far enough. Ruiz with a great header though. He's played very well for us. Viveros. Oh, yeah. Ruiz has definitely been a stalwart at the back for us the past season and a half. Edson with the ball in. falls out to Kazma on the edge of the box, takes the shot, but Park Chung-hyo saves that. And 3 minutes added time. We're going to leave everyone on. Oh no, we've got another injury. Ruiz is injured now. They are just injuring us all over the place. It's a good thing I'm leaving after this game. My God. Um, bring on Constantinidis. This is what I'm talking about with not making that third substitute. They've had 3 injuries now as that goes over. 30 seconds to go and we've won it. We've won the Champions League in Asia with an Australian team. Yes, ruining the party there a bit. But there we go. Viveros, probably man of the match, I'd say. Yep, he was man of the match. 2 goals and assists. Oh, yes. That's amazing. As you look, Kazma 16 goals. Viveros got 6, which wasn't too bad. Oh, that's amazing. That's a really good feeling just to win that. And my like competitions I've won it. Like there's a lot there now. But let's see how it is. 3-1. We got an achievement. Super Cup Glory. I wonder what that is. Win the Champions League. Yes. We actually had quite a hard like run into there, but we win it there. Crazy. 16 goals by Kazma. Look at him. He is just quality. He really is. 7 goals, 2 assists already. He's done really well for us. 909k. We've entered the Asian Roll of Honor. Wow. Let's have a look at that. Didn't realise we've entered that. Where am I? I'm all the way there. I'm up 293 points. Not highest, who's Chong Kang Hee with Jean Book, but these in the sort of K League, which is higher reputation. We are up there. We've got 2 Hyundai Final Series wins, which is weird because they don't show the league as a competition win. 1 Champions League. With Singapore, we've got 1 Malaysia Cup, 2 FA Cups, 3 Super Leagues, and 1 Confederations Cup. I'll show you Singapore actually. They're doing all right. They've actually first time they haven't won the league in a while. After I left them, they won it 2 more years, and they've recently just come fourth. So, but it was quite close, and they've done pretty well. Sure, the squad they've sold quite a few players, but they're still the likes of Hamza, Park Kang Jin. They've got Nazari up still, but yeah. So, oh wait, they've got. Oh, he's a bit insecure, but there we go. We crazily we win that. I think just do that, and I think we might resign right there. See how things go. Well, go one more day, continue one more day to see if there's anything else to look at. But otherwise, we're going to resign right there, and then I will be back with my new club after that. We've had a great time with Adelaide. Picked them up from when they were second bottom, took them to 5th, and then won the league twice with them, and won the Champions League for the first time with an Asian team on the first attempt, which is pretty good. We've won everything we can with both clubs, which is pretty good, except the Singapore Cup which is a oddity, which happens only a few years, and I wasn't there for it. But no, that looks like it's it. As actually Ramsey, it's Cameron Ramsey. A few of our players have been called up to the Australia squad, but doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to resign from Adelaide. Yes, Adelaide boss resigns. He enjoyed great success, 2 league titles. And they'll be looking to him. Who else? There's not. Yeah, that's actually when they were taking over. The former Australia boss was coming to the games, looking at my jobs, like to take over. So I was pretty pissed about that. But there we go. 7 staff members left. Quite a few coaches that I brought in. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's probably been a really long episode, but just wanted to update you with everything. If there's anything else you wanted to see, I could probably go back and look at it. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.